What is going on, guys? This is Gene Jensen, and this is an awesome video. We're gonna take the brand new Power 129 from Bonafide and take all of this gear and rig this son of a gun up. I've got Hans right here, and it just focused on my finger. I've got Fletch and Mikey, the best designer and two of the best riggers in the country, and we're gonna make this thing look sick. So stay tuned. All right, so one of the reasons why we're rigging out this kayak right here is a prototype. It will not be sold. It would actually, when we're done with it, we're gonna gut it all out and cut it up. So what we're doing here is, one of the things I love about Bonafide is the testing we do before we produce boats, before they actually start selling them to you guys. And that's what we're working our way through is this is such a rig, this boat was designed to rig up. And so we're finding all the little tweaks we're gonna have to do before it goes out on market. So you guys don't find it after it's on market and you get all upset. So that's what we do. All right, the 1 hour update. We haven't done anything. We had a meeting to plan about the planning. Yeah, we had a planning meeting to plan more meetings. There's the wire we put in. Mikey, show them the wire we throw in this boat. 6-gauge marine wire. They don't play. This is just in case I want to run like a nuclear submarine style motor or something in there. I don't know. Cool. This is what I love about those plates. Drill all your holes there, so you don't have to drill in your boat. It just slides right there.
Are you sure we didn't pop it down before? Because I feel like I've done this before.
All right, so what we're doing right now is we're gonna run a line, the line that's gonna pull the XI3 little deploy button, stone deploy button. We're running that line to right there. I don't know if I got it. I think I did. It's all right. Yeah, Mikey's gonna drill that sucker.
There it goes.
Don't screw it up. So, and with that, I might as well show you guys, kind of give you guys a rundown of what we've done so far. We're about 4 hours into this build. It's gonna go through tomorrow. But what we've done so far, we've run this plug panel. So this is an Anderson plug for the motor, and then you've got the hole for the pull cord to come out of. You'll see how that works out later. You're walking on down. This is going to be the switch panel that's going to go on the switch plate that's underneath the seat. And then we put a Marenco plug over here where there used to be a through hole or a flush mounted rod holder. Put the Marenco plug here. I like that. I like where it's at. Just in case there's any issues while I'm on the water and I need to unplug the motor. That's nice to have right there. This is the catch. It's called the Arrowhead mount. It's I think it's on their website. I'm not sure, but we designed it a few months ago. Me and the guys up at Catch, and Hoover and a bunch of guys up at Catch. We all got together and we made a bunch of parts and pieces. And that holds the Newport mount, and this will also hold the torque or the power pole bracket. We just don't have one right now. I'm gonna bring one tomorrow. Like monkeys doing a math problem.
Reading instructions. Very nice. We're making sure we get it right for you, Gene.
Yeah, so you guys don't care if you look good, bad or not, do you?
Yeah, you're right. It's all positive that goes into the terminals.
This is cool as heck what we're putting in here. Absolutely cool as heck to have that switch panel and stuff like that. I just think it's neat. But all the different things that can go on here. I'm gonna eventually try to run 2 motors. I'm not gonna run 2 motors on this pre-production boat, but I'm eventually going to do it, and we're gonna run this, this bracket with a Newport mount and that kind of stuff. Just kind of run it off the back. You can put torpedo mount too. That's no big deal. But yeah, that's gonna, dude, this thing is just so freaking sweet to be able to rig up. I can't wait to show you the final product. All right, so I want to do an end of day one kind of walk through real quick to show you guys what all we did. It is the beginning of day two, but we haven't touched the boat, so here we go. A lot of this stuff is mocked up. So I've got the XI3 up front. We got all the plugs and everything done with that. See a little cool little pull cord right here. We're gonna I'll do a full walkthrough video, I guess, later, but put a few plugs up here, USB plug, two SEA plugs or SAE plugs for electronics. My electronics, I'm not sure where it's gonna be positioned yet. We're gonna get my fat butt in the boat and figure out all that out later. Got the sniper pole. What are these new boxes called from Yak Attack, Mikey?
The track packs.
Track packs. We put these there just to see if they fit, but that looks pretty cool. I might end up putting them there. And, it's out of the way. You know, my net goes right here, so it's out of the way of my net. Yeah, but we're gonna put one of, where's my 100 amp hour battery? We're gonna put one of those two batteries, the rely-on batteries, fits right back here. And the cool plug that we put right there instead of a flush mounted rod holder that they all know that I hate. And then there's my black pack. And the back well is big enough for a 13 by 13 and a 16 by 16. I mean, you can put two black packs in so many different ways in the back there. We're gonna change a few things back here today. The power pole mount's gonna go right here. This was just to see where the new port stuck out and all that other stuff. So we just kind of mocked that up just to look. This is the Arrowhead by Ketch that most of you guys have never seen. but that's what we did yesterday. We're just gonna tie up some switches and stuff like that. Make sure all the power is done today. I'll show you the switch panel later on, but that's it so far.
Remember from a scary movie when he's in there? No, the little small green guy.
We're talking about what's inside Mikey's head. That's what we're talking about, if you guys are wondering. So this is the switch panel. It's an aux beam switch panel we're putting in. And I can't wait to show it to you when you're done, but it's gonna control all the electronics, turn everything on and off. And like the design, it's gonna be right down on your left side. And it's got lights on it, but because it's up underneath the seat, the lights aren't going to bother me at all. That's the one thing I don't like about lighted switch panels, is because the lights just always get at night fishing. They just get in the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finished. Finish. Fletch and Mikey are outside, but I figured I'd walk you through and show it to you real quick. So we put a Motor Guide XI3 on the front. We've got a rely-on 50 something amp hour battery in the inside running electronics. You can see the catch board holder, dual fish finder. Everybody asked about this rod right here, and this is a DZ hex rail or hex rod that I made. I used some Yak Attack parts to make the base and everything else, just like that. Junk drawer underneath. So sniper pole, this is the Kayak sniper pole in red, of course. And this is a new seat, not the same seat as the SS. This is wider and a little bit bigger and a little bit higher, not much, about an inch higher as it sits. And a 100 amp rely-on battery in the back, 100 amp hour. Then and it plugs in. I'll show you guys this. Let's come around the back side real quick. It's a cool little plug. There was a flush mount rod holder just like that one over there, and we removed it and we used that spot as the plug for the trolling motor. In the black pack, my my active target right there, and then the plug for the active target in the back, and the power pole. See, the cool thing about this is all of this stuff that we put on, I really only drilled one hole in the side of the boat, and that was this one right here, which is this knob that stows and deploys the trolling motor. So, and we ran that right here. You see a flush mount Anderson plug, and then this was that cord, and that's what deploys the motor. So Plug right here with all these plates. You don't have to drill any holes. Now, I have a switch system. I'm gonna come all the way around the other side of the boat. See if I can get this thing to pop up a little bit. Hold on a second. All right, so underneath here, that's my switches, and it's an aux beam system. You see them on Jeeps and off-road stuff and things like that. So that's basically what that is. And so I've got 4 things hooked up to it right now, and there's room for 2 more. And so it just turns all my electronics on and off, which is pretty cool. So it's waterproof. That's what that little cover is over top of it. But that's legitimately cool. And then I've got a USB plug underneath here to run my wires for my cameras too, and charge phones and stuff like that.